Welcome. Please just have a seat. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm just wrapping up here. Okay. Thank you for coming in for your exclusive consultation. Most of our clients have to wait up to 3 months before we have room for an appointment, but we always keep emergency slots open for our most valued clients, such as yourself. Now, we always start by cleansing our clients before Madam Snakes will see them. So if you don't mind, I will just light some incense and Palo Santo. Here we go. So I've lit the tip of it here. I let it burn for a little bit so that it's going to smoke up nicely. There we go. So please allow the smoke to cleanse your aura. Please take a deep breath and clear your mind of any responsibilities. Right now, nobody needs anything from you, okay? Please allow yourself to relax and luxuriate in this time that exists exclusively for you to connect with yourself. There we go. Cleansing you, because you deserve relaxation. You deserve peace and time to yourself. I thank you for committing to yourself for this appointment. So we'll begin by calling in your ancestors, angels, and guides to protect your energy for the session. Wonderful. Your aura is looking so much better already. Let's just keep smoking away all the stress. Let it melt away. You should feel the positive energy moving from your crown, down your jawline, through your neck, into your shoulders and chest, moving down your arms to the tips of your fingers, into your stomach, hips moving down to your tailbone and into your thighs. Now it moves down to your knees, through your calves, to your ankles and into your feet, all the way out the bottom of your feet and back into the earth. That's perfect. Your aura looks so bright and healthy now. You have such a beautiful aura. I can see you're a very kind person who tries very hard, so thank you for everything you do. Your efforts are so appreciated. Okay, so now I just have to take care of some administrative details. So let me just log into the account here. Okay, and alright, so I just need you to confirm your details for me. So could you please just tell me your name? That's a beautiful name. Okay, now your date of birth. Perfect. Your phone number? Alright. And finally, your address, please. Okay, so it has changed since the last time you were here. And postcode, if you don't mind. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Now I can see here that you have a gift card available. Would you like to use the money on the card towards your reading today? Perfect. Alright, here we go. So I'll just put that in now. Now, Madam Snakes is currently cleansing and meditating in preparation for your reading, so it's very important that we discuss the details of your situation out here before you go inside. So if you don't mind, please just let me know your question now and I'll type it into the system. Oh no. I can see why you called for an emergency reading. No judgment at all, no judgment. We just want what's best for you. Okay. We can definitely do something about that, yeah. Madam Snakes is so good. Honestly, you're in the best hands that you could possibly be in for something like this. Yeah, actually, could you just give me all the info about that? Yeah, thank you. Oh, honey, okay. Okay. How long's that been going on for? Oh, okay. Okay. How are your children coping at the moment? Okay. I think that's all the information that we'll need. So worry no more. Madam Snakes is more than capable of helping you understand this whole situation. Okay. So, as you know, Madam Snakes likes to pull cards without any prior knowledge before the reading begins to make sure she's established contact with your spirits. So when you walk into the room, please keep your questions strongly in mind, but don't say it out loud, and wait patiently while she shuffles the cards for the reading, and she'll begin within the first few minutes, so feel free to simply sit and relax, keeping your mind focused on your question. Thank you again for your time with us as a customer. We appreciate your business, and I wish you a very pleasant reading. Please sit and wait here until Madam Snakes calls you in, okay? Thank you. There's a bit of dust on the keyboard here. Just wipe that off. Let's just wipe that off. Here we go. Just wipe that off. There we go. There we go. Just get all that. That's better. Okay. There you go, Madam Snakes is ready for you, so please make your way through that door and just have a seat in front of her table, okay? Enjoy your reading. Okay. Welcome, have a seat. I'll begin channeling now. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, so I see that you're having legal issues pertaining to a home at the moment. Let's see. Those are just the first cards to come out right off the bat. So this is someone who you were romantically involved with in the past. I see some secrets that came out which led to you being single. So, considering I know that you and your husband were in a relationship up until recently, I can see very clearly that this is him. And it does appear that, yes, your spouse definitely did something to warrant the divorce. Okay. You will get what you want, yes, and the Emperor, here we go. So you're very much in charge. See, you're being represented here by the Emperor card. That means someone who is very put together, powerful even. This is a very powerful energy for you. I see that not only are you enjoying single life in terms of material affluence and emotional stability, it seems like you're doing a lot better in terms of the eyes of the court as well. You clearly are the more put together person. So I suppose that serves your husband, right? Knight of Wands. That indicates inaction, inertia. Communication is stopped between you. And if you're not, then you shouldn't be. It's encouraging you to not speak with him. You might end up saying something that you regret, something that appears incriminating, or something that just won't work in your favor. Excuse me. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Cups. Someone is trying to dredge something up from your past. Something that happened a long time ago, something to do with money. Let's see here. It's possible that there was some sort of verbal deal that was made that fell through and now it's going to come back and bite you. That's another good reason not to say anything right now. I think your husband will try and use this against you to make you seem worse in the eyes of the court. Here we have the Nine of Wands, exactly, so that's things getting a bit messy, but it's also promising that it's reversed because it means it will get better after that. And then we have the Empress reversed. Could be a mother-in-law. Oh, yes, as I thought. Okay, this is definitely a betrayal, someone that you trust. I'm thinking it's the mother-in-law here, someone who you didn't think would want bad things to happen to you is definitely going to say something to your husband or to the court that is going to lead to a fair bit of trouble for you, so no judgment here. The Hermit, yes, so basically, 2 bits of advice. Go back through any messages that you may have sent to anyone. Could be emails, could be DMs or something. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it's to do with money. It's to do with some sort of investment that you tried to make in the past that won't look good now. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So you need to go back and make sure that there's nothing overly incriminating lying around, especially on your computer, and you need to lay low. You need to lay low if this does come up. You need to not say anything. You need to keep to yourself. Don't say anything without the presence of a lawyer. Here we go. Let's see. 3 of Wands. Okay. There are no solid witnesses for this, so I think that they're going to have a little bit of trouble actually pinning you for this, and that's why it's very important that you don't say anything, because there's not a lot of solid evidence for it. No one can concretely pin you for this so long as you cover your tracks and keep your mouth shut. Now, this is not to say that I think it's anything terribly incriminating. All I'm saying is this is something that they will try and use against you if they can. There's definitely going to be favour for you in court. People are going to empathise with you. I think the jury is going to, whoever these people betraying you are, the mother-in-law, or perhaps it's even your own mother, although I doubt that. But it seems that there are probably 3 people who are going up against you in this case. But due to the aggressive nature in which they are going to come after you, it's actually going to turn the jury's favour over to you, because they're going to see, as long as you keep your mouth shut, don't overreact, they will see you as the good guy. They will see this for the aggressive attack that it is. So that is, again, why it's so important. And don't forget the Emperor, The Emperor is a composed and powerful person. The Emperor is sure of himself. So you have to remain sure of yourself even when things get rocky. You're definitely going in sure of yourself. I know that already. I need you to try and maintain that composure even when people that you care about appear to be turning against you. And that is how you will win the case. Yep. It's going to be it's actually going to be a real aha moment for you. You're going to see the way that the jury flips over to your side. I don't think that they're going to be heavily leaning one way or the other up until this point. That they're really going to be rooting for you, okay? King of Pentacles, yep, so you're absolutely going to get the house. And the King of Swords, right, which is composed, so stable, intelligent, and composed. They're going to see you as the more stable person, as the more responsible person, if you can maintain your composure. And then we have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, yeah. I'm seeing that this is something that you guys, there are other assets that you guys will agree to share. I don't think that either of you wants to I don't think either of you wants to hurt the other. I think that whatever this betrayal is up here, it's probably more coming from the aggressiveness of your ex-husband's attorney. And that's not to say that you haven't suffered heartbreak in this relationship, but I can see that both of you would like to remain friends if you can. So I do think that I do think that what you share will be quite equal. Like you'll both get an equal share. I do believe that you will get the house, but I think that you'll both be fairly compensated, and that's good because that's what you want. You know, you don't want him to suffer, and he doesn't want you to suffer either. Okay, it's just a bit messy. Divorces are just a bit messy. That's how it is. But I can absolutely see that, yeah, the intention is not for the other to suffer. There's still love there between you, even if the nature of it has changed. You know, it doesn't go in just one day. So that's very healthy. That's very nice to see, even, you know, despite what has happened in the past. Okay, now you may say your question out loud. If there are any details you would like clarified. Okay, yes. You want to know about the children. I will ask specifically about the children. In this case, I'll re-pull for the children in this case. Okay, thank you. The first thing that we're seeing here is that there's a lot of possessiveness going on in terms of seeing the children as more of a possession to be won in this divorce, and that's not an accusation, that's just how the energy is showing up, okay? And then the star reversed means that we're not seeing them for who they are, or we're not seeing them clearly. It's like negative attention, and it's like not acknowledging their true needs, I would say, or their true. It's basically not seeing them properly. Yeah, and then we have Page of Cups, which is detachment. So I think that there's some sort of emotional detachment from them right now, and I understand that can just be because the situation naturally causes some strains in the relationship, okay? But whatever frustrations are happening right now, you need to put those aside, okay, and focus on what it is they want more than what it is you want. King of Pentacles reversed, yeah, so they've lost a lot of stability. You could say, you know, everything that they had, or what they thought made the family what it was, they've lost, and that's causing a lot of strain right now. It's causing a lot of pain for them, okay? So they may be acting out. The High Priestess, yeah. You need to trust that they know what it is that they want, okay? They're smart kids. Oh dear, this one. The Empress reverse. Yes, you need to. I know you can't help it, but you gotta not be an overprotective mother right now. Have you asked them what they want in terms of custody? Have you thought to ask them? I'm seeing that they may not see you in the best light right now, and I want you to know that. I empathize with that. I'm trying to avoid heartbreak here. Yes, so maybe because you're trying to avoid them getting hurt, I see that everything that you're doing is to try and protect them, okay? But you're going about it the wrong way. You're going about it in a way that's overprotective. So it's not what they need. Otherwise it could lead to further resentment in the future, you know? Like they'll end up resenting you for whatever decisions you make without them. They're pretty confused right now. You may be right, you know? Maybe they don't know what's best for them, in a sense, or at least that they are shown all of their options, okay? They need to know what their options are. They need to be given time to think about them. I'm also seeing that lying to them in the long term, lying to them may seem like a good idea right now, but in the long term, it would result in them becoming quite resentful. Lying by omission, let's say that. Simply not telling them things that you think they don't need to know. They're going to find out anyway, okay? So don't simply tell them the good. Don't try and paint it as if it's better than it is. Okay. I can see that you don't want them to change their opinion. You don't want them to see you differently. I can see that. You don't want them... You're afraid to let go of the past. You're afraid to let go of how things were. things are never going to go back to how they were, and that's okay. You get to rebuild something new now. This doesn't mean the innocence is lost. This just means it's a new chapter and you get to shape it, okay? So I'm telling you, don't start the foundations off on a low note, okay? Because it'll just get worse. It'll just build resentment between you. You have to start the foundations of this new chapter in your life built on trust and honesty. Because we have the Nine of Wands here, I take that as rebuilding. That can sometimes mean moving. So your kids might be afraid this will mean that they have to move house. You should assure them, if that's not what you're planning to do, you should definitely assure them that they're not going to have to lead two separate lives in two separate locations because of the divorce, you know? So there are some fears that your children are having that you need to address, okay? They are really scared that this means that they are a broken family. You need to assure them that that is not what is going to happen, that your family is not broken, because they're going to take that as a betrayal. They're going to take that as, they're taking it really hard. They're taking it really hard, okay? They need your support. They need your support. They need you to be a unit. Because, you know, this doesn't just affect you, and I know you know that, but you need to lean on them. They need to lean on you. It has to be reciprocal, mutual. Listen to each other. Support each other. I can see that you're also worried that your husband is discussing the financial side of things with them behind your back. If that's something you're worried about, again, have a candid conversation with them about it. Explain the situation to them straight up, okay? And that could lead to a bit of chaos in their mind. They're imagining scenarios where they're going to lose a lot of what makes their lives comfortable. You can assure them that that's not the case. Or if things are a little bit rocky financially, you gotta be honest, you know, don't hide that from them either, okay? They're old enough to know these things. The Love is reversed. Okay. They're worried that you and your husband are going to be sour around each other. I know that's not what either of you wants. I know you want to remain friends, so let them know about that as well, okay? They're so worried about all these things. They're worried about you guys lying and going behind each other's backs and being nasty to each other, about each other. They're worried about money problems. They're worried it's going to cause all this chaos, you know? They just need assurance from you. They need to know. This is why they need to know the honest situation. Okay? They're old enough. They're ready to know. That answers all your questions? Oh, excellent. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in for your reading. It's been a pleasure, and I really do see things getting better, okay? As long as you follow everything that I've said in the reading, you have nothing to worry about. Honesty and communication are key right now. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming. It's always a pleasure to see you. I really hope that you enjoyed your reading. Okay, make sure you say, let the receptionist outside know that your reading is finished, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.